Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So friends, in today's video we will learn that what is the foreign key, what is the use of the foreign key, what are the limitations of the foreign key and what are the benefits for using the foreign key. So let's start. A foreign key is used to maintain data integrity by enforcing relationship between two tables. So what is the data integrity and how can we maintain the data integrity? We will learn this in a practical example. And what is the parent table? So this table contains primary key or unique key that is referenced by the foreign key. And in child table, the table contains foreign key that reference the primary key or of the parent table. So we are having here two table. First is the parent table, that is TVL cast, and second one is the child table, that is the TVL order. So we are going to create a relationship between the parent table and the child table, and the relationship is the foreign key relationship. So let's start by a practical example. So first we need to create two tables. First one is TVL cust, that is the parent table, and second one is the TVL orders, that is the child table. So need to write some script to create the table. Here I am using this testdb. Create table and then TVL name. Okay, TVL cust. This is the for customer table. Cust ID integer and making it as primary key. Then cust name is the varchar 100. Then cast address varchar data type is 200 length. Okay, so let's create this table. Table is created successfully. We can check it. Table, select star from TVL cust. Okay, so we can check that whether table is created or not. Yes, we can see here that there are the three columns. The table is created. Now we need to create, this is the parent table. Now need to create a child table that will hold that foreign key. Create table TVL orders. I'm creating here a order table. Here order ID is integer type and it would be the primary key. Then order number alphanumeric varchar 100. Then order date time is the data type, and then we can say that one more column amount, it is the decimal type. Okay, then cust ID integer type, creating one more column customer ID here, so it will maintain the relationship between these two tables. So what type of relationship we need here? Foreign key, foreign key. And which column we are referring here? Customer IDs, that is a cust ID. And which table we are going to reference here? References. Which table? Table name required here, TVL cust, and then column of that table name, cust ID. Okay, so we can create the table. We can also use here cascading. So what is the cascading? So cascading we use to maintain the data integrity, like suppose we are going to update customer id. Okay, in customer id, if we are going to update in our parent table, so in that case it will automatically update the data in the child table. So if we are going to maintain some cascading of delete, so in that case it will same happen. If we are going to delete a record in master table, then it will automatically delete the record from the child table. So this is the cascading. You can see here that on delete cascade, okay, and on update cascade. We are using here these two cascading. And now I'm going to execute this query. Let's see, this table is created. Okay, so table is successfully created. We can see here that select star from what type of table is it? This is the child table. So we can execute and we can check here. Yes, all the column is showing here. So it means we have created now parent table and the child table. So you can see here that we have created two tables, parent table and child table, and you can see here that I have inserted here some dummy data. Okay, now I'm going to create some new data in these tables and then we will check. Insert into table name. First I'm going to insert two data in trivial customer. Okay, here what is the column name? Cust id, cust name, and cust address. Then values, and here I'm going to insert it. Like you can see here that customer id equal to 1 and 1002. This customer id already exists. I'm going to insert two more customer ids. So customer id first, I'm going to insert customer id equal to 2, then customer name, suppose cust name 2, then address customer address 2. So I'm going to insert this value in this table. Yes, this value is inserted. We can see here that trivial customer, now there will be 3 rows. Okay, we need to insert one more row for proper explanation. Customer name equal to 3, and here address I'm going to also insert there, address equal to 3. So one row is inserted. We can check here the value. Yes, now there are 3 rows in the customer table, trivial cust. Okay, now I need to insert some data in the trivial orders. First we need to check that how many data is there. Only one record is there. Now I'm going to insert some more records. Need to write some insert query. Insert into table name, table orders. Then we need to define a column. First one is the order id, then order id, then order number. Okay, then order date, then amount, and then customer id. And what is the values for these columns? Order id equal to 1001 is there. Now I'm going to insert the order id from the 3001. Then order number, it is the alphanumeric order 02. Then order date, I'm going to insert here 31st December 2025. The date will remain same. Amount 15,000, and then customer id. I'm going to insert a customer id equal to 5. Let's see what happened here. Okay, you can see here that now first, okay, first we are going to insert the data in this table. Yeah, we got some error, or we can say that it is the some validation of the foreign key. the insert statement conflicted with the foreign key constant. Okay, so it is conflicting with the foreign key constant. The conflict occurred in the database test tv. This is the database name, and then table name dvo.tvl cust. This is the table name, and then column customer id. Why customer id it is showing here? Because customer id is referenced through the foreign key reference. Okay, so foreign key reference is used in the cust id column, so it is showing that error, or you can say that it is a validation. So we cannot insert the customer id column value 5. Why? Because if you will say here in tvl cust we are not having the customer id 5 here. Okay, that's why we are getting this validation. Suppose I am going to update this from customer 5 to customer 3, then what will happen? If I am going to update here cust id equal to 3, then this you can see here that no record inserted successfully. You can see here that now we are having two records in customer and order table. In order table you can see here that the customer id, this is the customer id. So this is the validation of that foreign key. We cannot insert any data, any row, any record in the child table until that record exists in the parent table. So this is the restriction of the foreign key. First is that. Now second thing I have written here the cascading. What is the cascading? So we'll learn this with the example. Okay, you can see here that I am executing these two tables for reference. Okay, here you can see that in both table what is the data. In tvl cust we are having 4 records and customer id is 1 2 3 and 1002. Okay, and here in customer id you can see here that 10023 and here are only 2 records. Now what will happen if I will update the cust id in cust table 3 to 1003? Let's see. As per update, as per cascading rule, whenever we will update any record in our parent table, then this record will automatically update in the child table. So we will update the record here. Customer ID I am going to update here 3. Okay, I will update to 3 to some other value, and then it will, you can see here that it will automatically update in the child table. So this is the benefit of using the foreign key. You can see here update tvl cust. I'm going to update this table. Okay, tvl cust set cust id equal to, it is 3. I'm going to update to 3001. No, something different. Suppose 9003. Okay, where cust id equal to 3. So here cust id equal to 3. I'm going to update this one. You can check the data first. Here we are having cust id equal to 3. Here we are having cust id 3. Now I am going to update this data in only one table, tvl cust, and after that we will again check that what is the value. I am updating customer id from 3 to customer id 9003 in parent table. It is updated successfully. Now see what is happening here in child table. See here, it is already updated. Okay, so this is the benefit of using the foreign key reference and cascading. So this is the cascading use of the cascading is what if suppose we are having some different relationships. So in that case, whenever we are going to update some data in our parent table, then this data will automatically update in the child table like this one. So this is the benefit of using the foreign key. So in this video I explain you everything about the foreign key. So now we will see that what are the foreign key properties. First one is the parent table and child table data type must be same. So this is the limitation, like if we are going to create a relationship or foreign key relationship between the two table, first one is the parent table and second one is the child table. So in that case, in both table for that column, data type must be same. Foreign key cannot reference temp table or view. We cannot use foreign key if we are using temp table or if we are using views. And we cannot insert data in child table if related record is not available in parent table, and we cannot insert data in child table if related record is not available in parent table. So as we have seen here in our live example in SQL Server, that we cannot insert data directly in child table, and foreign key is used to ensure the data integrity, and by using cascading update delete. If we update or delete records in parent table, then related records in child table will automatically update or delete. So this is the use of the cascading. So thank you for watching the video. So please like, share and subscribe. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more SQL and .NET related tutorials. So see you in the next video. Thank you.